Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Hardcore Chronicles of Blightcaster, the Gnome Warlock. In case you're new to the series, or you missed the last episode, we completed Black Fathom Depths and got the Gravestone Scepter. 29 DPS Shadow Damage Wand, and we dinged level 28 after turning in a few of those quests, so here we are at the...
Want to make your demons more powerful? It'll cost you, but you've come to the right place.
To the Warlock Trainer. Sorry, that guy was speaking really loud. We're going to check for new rank of Firebolts. I don't care about phase shift. Okay. So if I see anything that says requires level 28, I'll pick it up. I don't have my succubus yet. We're going to do that quest today, right after this. Okay.
See you around.
So let's go ahead and teach our imp Firebolts. And we have to train our own skills as well as turn in this conveniently placed quest here.
Here there. You found the manuscript. What a joyous day this is. Copies will be made and distributed, and the ancient knowledge of Lorgalis will finally be known to my brothers and sisters. Your service to us is more than you know, adventurer, but I hope that this gift shows you the gratitude we extend to our allies.
Yo, this new Curse of Agony, 324, over 24 seconds. Let's see, 180 times 2 is 360. That's more than, oh, not quite double, but it's darn close to double the damage. Hell yeah, dude. That's dope. Banish. Banishes the enemy target, preventing all action but making it invulnerable for up to 20 seconds. Only one target can be banished at a time. Only works on demons and elementals. Could be kind of clutch. I'll take that. Ooh, Firestone. I don't know what this does. Creates a lesser Firestone, which can be equipped in the offhand. When equipped, enchants the main hand weapon with fire, granting each attack to have a chance to deal 25 to 35 additional fire damage. In addition, equipping the Lesser Firestone increases the damage done by fire spells by 10. Okay, not necessarily interested in that, but if there's one for shadow magic, I absolutely would. Just for the bonus shadow spell damage. I will take Health Funnel. I use that for a lot of elite quests. Searing Pain, not interested in. Shadow Bolts. Let's go ahead and pick it up. I don't have to put it on my bar, but it's one of those things where, like, if a mob is low, I don't know, I just feel like if the mob is low and I need to finish them off, I can just wand them to death. Agony rank 3. Big boy. Demonology, okay, banish. Maybe control 5? I think I'm gonna move my bandage to the same, instead of shift mouse wheel up, it's control mouse wheel up to bandage. And then since my crowd control fear is right here, I'll put banish there. Control 6. Okay. Health Funnel, rank 3. Okay. And then was there anything in destruction? Searing Pain, technically. I guess I can put that right here. With Shadow Bolt in line with that. Okay. Cool. Let's vendor off this ring to get it out of our bags. And then... Dun, da, da, da.
Want to make your demons more powerful? It'll cost you, but you've come to the right place.
Alright, so we're now... Initially, I was going to start this episode in Ashenvale. But then I remembered, hey, I'm 22. I gotta do my training. I gotta turn in that quest. Let's start there. So now we're gonna fly to Menethil Harbor. At which point we're gonna take a boat across the ocean, and we're gonna fly down to, not Aberdeen, the one in Ashenvale. We'll fly down there, and then we'll do our succubus quests.
The Wildhammer dwarves might have fast steeds, but can those airy-peaked griffins stand the heat of the Great Forge? I think not.
I think not. I've noticed that dwarves are, they hold very strong opinions about certain things that are seemingly trivial. Well, our paladin tank. So, yesterday, we did SFK with this paladin tank. And I asked if they'd be interested in BFD. They said yes, but not today, maybe tomorrow. So we added them to the friends list. I logged on today. They weren't on. I waited about an hour or so to see if they would pop on. And then in general chat in Ashenvale, I saw a group was looking for one more DPS for BFD. So I joined that group. And then literally minutes after finishing BFD, this paladin logged on. But they never whispered me saying they were interested in BFD, so I didn't bring it up. No harm, no foul. Everything worked out in the end. They just logged off, so I'm glad I did not wait around for them. I'll put it that way. Now I don't feel so bad for not waiting on them. And I'm not an expert in this field, but I think Blizzard added Incubus to Classic. Maybe it would have been sexist not to. I don't know. I don't know why. It doesn't bother me either way. They could have Incubus. It doesn't make the game worse. I've just never heard of Incubus before. If they could have the female sex demons, why shouldn't they also have the male sex demons? Actually, before I get on the boat, no, the boat's not here anyway. I'm gonna check this tailoring specialty goods vendor, see if they have any specialty goods related to tailoring. So I'm gonna do that real quick.
Feel free to browse.
This is the one I'm looking for.
Would you like to purchase something?
No, thank you. Got that already. Not interested in that. Nope, okay.
Goodbye for now.
Later, Tater. And then once we get our succubi, incubi, our demons, we will hearth back to Darkshire, and we'll continue our questing there. Zoop. Well, this is good. We must have just missed it. Well, we're getting to a level where we can kind of comfortably do the rest of Wetlands, which is really nice. So, but I think we still have a ton of, like... Actually, these are all kind of level 28, too. Alright, I'm gonna finish all the lowest level ones in, you know, like this, and... You know, the lower level ones. And then maybe I'll come back to Wetlands here and do the lowest level ones here. And then I might even from there move on to Red Ridge and maybe see about finishing up Red Ridge. Maybe. Oh, wow. We got super buff. Shadow protection. Yo, I got 38 shadow resistance now. Divine spirit, hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. 41 stamina, yo. That gave us like 50% more HP. Yo, that level 13 Warlock has 2 world buffs. Okay, dude. Increases critical chance of spells by 10%, melee and ranged by 5%. 140 attack power. Oh, increases critical chance of spells by 10%. Melee and ranged by 5%? What? By 10? Did they just word that weird? Whatever. Movement speed by 10% and all stats by 15% for 2 hours. Wow. I really like the aesthetic of the dwarves, but they don't have any classes available that I'm super interested in. Oh, he's got the, this is like pre-bis, pre-raid bis chest. Robes of the Exalted. Yes, plus 68 to healing. Oh yeah, that guy raids. Cool. Yep, hardcore elite. Oh, they got that 10% movement speed from the ZG buff. They're cruising, man. You're not really supposed to go out of your way to collect world buffs. Like the fact that they have the ZG world buff means they definitely went out of their way to get that. So that's actually considered cheating in the hardcore. But if you just happen to be in Stormwind when it drops, then that's one thing, but you're not supposed to go seeking those out.
The hippogriff is a noble beast, proud and swift. They are an honor to train and can quickly take their rider a great distance.
So I picked up the flight point and ratchet while I was in the Barrens, picking up the pieces for these demon summoning quests. And apparently the Barrens, sorry, not the Barrens, the ratchet flight point isn't connected to the one in Ashenvale, Astronar. That's kind of stupid. Like, where do I need to connect it to like, we came all the way down here. Maybe it's the Stone Talon. Oh, I bet it's Stone Talon. That's probably it. Because technically Stone Talon is between Ashen Vale and the Ratchet. Okay. So maybe we slide into Stone Talon and pick up that flight point in case we need it in the future. Because actually flying to Ratchet and then taking a boat to ZG, nah, there's no way that's faster than just going south. I guess it depends on what continent I'm on at the time. Not ZG. Booty Bay. Yeah, dude, just the Night Elf areas are my favorite. My first ever character was the Night Elf Hunter, named Beef Nuggets. It's not even just nostalgia for me, it's just aesthetically the most pleasing. I like questing in areas where there's greenery and forest and, you know. But I think for my next character, I might actually go Horde. Just for a change of pace. And I might actually suck it up and go through the Barrens. Last time I did a Horde character, my plan was just a mob grind until I didn't, so I wouldn't have to go to the Barrens. And we do have quests we can be doing out here as well. But I'm kind of interested in the storylines of the quests I'm doing currently. I want to see some of these through. Gotta make another health stone too. Took a little break to get some food after BFD. Apparently I was logged out for longer than 15 minutes. Which, it makes sense. I was watching some YouTube videos while I was eating my dinner. Oh, I don't even know where I'm going.
In preparation for your coming, I used my sight to look over the world and through the mists of time. I have found what it is you seek. In the War of the Ancients, two lovers fell together in battle. Where they took their last breaths, a tree known as the Heartswood grew, a symbol of their undying love. That should be enough to tempt a succubus. You will find it in the ruins of Ordil Aran in the northwestern part of the Forest of Ashenvale.
Ordil Aran, northwestern. So never eat. Okay, so it's this way? Oh, you know what? I think I know where that is. There are some other quests that take you into that area briefly. And then that's just kind of all you do. You go in, you check on these people, you do one quest, and then you're out. And I always thought it was such a cool area. Like, aesthetically pleasing and just really well designed. And that it was a shame there weren't more quests over there. Well, lo and behold, another quest over there. I just never knew about it because I never had done the quest before. I could just fight that school of fish? It said it was a critter. Yo, yo, yo. Where'd you go, school of fish? I'm gonna mess you up, homie. Where'd it go? I'm gonna fight it. Dude, you know I'm gonna fight it. I'll win too. Don't think I won't. You think I'm joking? Alright, ran off like a little bitch. I'm not scared. You think I'm scared? Moused over something. Alright, whatever. I'll come back. Come back when you're not expecting it, school of fish. School of bitch is more like it. Alright. Back on task. Also, I decided to put the talent point here in improved corruption. Initially, I was going to blitz to these anyway, because they will vastly improve my mana efficiency while questing, like getting 20% more mana from life tap every time I use it. And then the Drain Soul getting 100% more spirit regen. Like, it'll become like almost necessary. Because I'm not always going to have a really good wand to use and lean on. Eventually I'll get to a point where I'm just kind of casting Shadow Bolts to kill stuff, because it's just the only way to do it. Hansel and Gretel. This duo, priest warrior. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're going like right here. Just below. Now let's look at this one isn't voice acted. You will need a powerful reagent to tempt an incubus, an object that represents great devotion and love. With my scrying, I have located a small figurine that should be suitable for your ritual. Thousands of years ago, the figurine belonged to a young couple. The original owners are no more, but their keepsake has survived to present day. Follow the road into Ashenvale, then west past Maestra's Post. You will see a house nestled amongst the trees. There you will find what you seek. Maestra's Post. To the west? Kinda in the exact same area where we're already going. How convenient. So we gotta keep our eyes out for a house. Whoever designed the Voidwalker did a really good job. It's just a really cool looking thing. Alright, this said a tiny little house west of Maestra's Post. So let us begin our journey west of Maestra's Post. So yeah, totally doable at level 20 when you get the quest. There's Murloc Pond of Death over here. Well, that wouldn't be Pond of Death for us. There's a little gazebo. I feel like if it was at Lake Falathim, it would have said Lake Falathim. But we'll check it out anyway. Should not be an issue. Just in case. Dude, this wand is only 0.2 seconds faster, but I can feel it. The wand is so much faster. It makes a big difference, and it hits a lot harder too. You can go up to 57, okay. I really like that it's throwing shadow bolts now too. I mean, this is a quest zone spot, but do I see any relics that I can click on? Nah. I mean, this isn't really a house. I was like 85% sure I wasn't gonna find what I was looking for there. And I know I could turn on Questy, but where's the adventure in that? I like to explore and solve the puzzle on my own. Okay, we're officially like directly west of Maester's Post. Oh my god, look at that sunrise. That's amazing. Let's go back this way. Just in case. That's that same puddle pond thing. As soon as I find an enemy that yields experience, I'll get some more soul shards. Did I get a new spell that costs a soul shard? Shadowbolt, Searing Pain, Health Funnel, Banish, Curse of Agony? Maybe I didn't train it and I just saw that it was available. Huh. I'm gonna head this way a little bit. Maybe this is a little house. Surely they would have said in the Zoram Strand and not as vague as west of. It also might be like a horde questing spot. Maybe this isn't what I thought it was. Maybe this is the area that I was thinking of. Well, let's keep. Let me double check and make sure I read that correctly. North into Asheville and west, and then west and past Maester's Post. Follow the road north into Ashenvale, then west, and past Maester's Post. You will see a house nestled amongst the trees. Okay, well, let's... I said, and then west. So go north in Ashenvale, then west. So maybe it's closer to Maester's Post? Let's look for a house nestled amongst the trees. Surely it does not mean that guard tower. Let's just stick to the road and see if we see any houses off the road, nestled amongst the trees. Some sort of pillar, but I don't think that's a house. It is nestled amongst the trees, though. But certainly not a house, right? Is that? Oh, maybe. That looks more like a house than these ruins. Yeah, let's check on the other side. Let's check this place. This doesn't really look like a house per se. Oh, well, hey. Unlit torch. You know what would look really good on this torch? Fire. Requires cooking fire. Is there cooking fire in here? Okay. Surely these don't count as a cooking fire. And don't call me Shirley.
I am honored.
A fascinating statuette depicting two night elves at rest. Cyrodiil excavated it from Bathran's haunt just hours before the Forsaken encroached and forced him away from the ruins. He gave it to me when he returned to the house, and I've been investigating it since. It was carved from wood native to Ashenvale and dates back thousands of years, approximately to the time of the War of the Satyr. Those two figures are male, but I haven't been able to glean any more information about who they were. Will you sell me the statue? Selling the statue? Most certainly not. When handed it to me, it made me I don't know. I seem to have lost my words. My apologies. I probably sound foolish, getting attached to the same frivolous curio. Regardless, I'm sorry to say the statue is not for sale at this time.
May the stars
Well,
guide you.
that's kind of cool looking. Maybe I can just, steal it? Or maybe I have to ignite the torch, and then doing so teaches these nerds about something. I don't have cooking, so I can't make a cooking fire. Is there a statue in here that I can click on and take? Hold on. So I'm looking for a tree known as the Heartswood. Huh. Well, archaeologist cart. Is there anything else that I can click on? Okay. Well, oh, you know who has cooking fires? The furbolgs. Outside of town. There might be one here as well. Let's see what that does. Hopefully they got a fire over here. Too bad I can't just like cast immolate on the torch, you know? Or rain of fire even. Yeah, no, okay. I was 100% sure that didn't work. That wouldn't work, but I wanted to try it anyway. Really? Y'all don't have campfires over here? Okay. Okay. That's how you're gonna be. That's how you're gonna be, I guess. Only 4 minutes remaining. I didn't get to see any combat with my awesome priest buffs. Okay. Sorry. In preparation for the blah 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 blah. And where the ancients' 2 lovers fell, that took the last breath, a tree known as Heartswood grew. Doesn't in the ruins of Odril Aran, in the northwestern part of Asheville. I think that's where this is. No, this is not what that is. Okay, I gotta keep an eye out for the ruins of, what's it called? Ordil Aran. Ordil Aran. That's not helpful. Wouldn't it be stupid if this torch was for a different quest? Completely unrelated to the one I'm working on. These guys have campfires. Get him, Voidy. I don't want to do this in town because I'm afraid it might summon a demon and then the guards will kill it, and I don't know If that's what's supposed to happen. If I had cooking, I can make a cooking fire. Yeah, this wand is slapping hard right now. It's actually more DPS than our Shadow Bolt. Or, like, really darn close. Alright. Is this not a cooking fire? Oh, campfire? I can't cook the damn... Okay, Jesus Christ. I didn't realize we were splitting so many hairs. I need a cooking fire. Apparently that fire is not the right type of fire to light an unlit torch. Okay, dude. Is there a cooking fire in your house? No?
Hello.
Nothing good. Okay.
May the stars guide.
Thanks for nothing, lady. Probably a cooking fire at the inn, right? Surely there's a cooking fire at the inn. If not here, then there's a lady who sells the book for like cooking training. There's gotta be a cooking fire in this goddamn town. Somewhere. Are you kidding me? Like, what is happening? I feel rested. I don't feel rested.
Listening.
I feel agitated and anxious. I can't find a goddamn cooking fire. Surely that's a campfire, not a cooking fire. I'm gonna try it, just so I can get pissed off that it doesn't work. Wait, how come this campfire is working? Tosses a torch at the target location, starting a fire. What? This has nothing to do with the quest that I'm working on. That was just a big fat waste of time. Oh boy.
My goods are of the highest quality.
I beg to differ, weaponsmith.
Del Nadres.
They're mediocre at best. Your craftsmanship is average.
Ishnu dal dieb.
So suck on that.
Be careful.
Well, since I'm here, I may as well see what the vendors have, if anything. I could
Good luck.
train cooking and then buy the flint and tinder and the simple wood to start a campfire or cooking fire. Okay, well, I don't want to say it was a colossal waste of time because we got to go on an adventure, but kind of feels like a colossal waste of time. Let's go. Well, no. Alright. I'm about to cheat and turn on Questy. Here's the Heartswood. Wait. Light the unlit torch near a fire and use the burning torch to set the art. We gotta. What? Oh, we're okay. That's actually kind of a cool quest. But it's super unrealistic. Oh, to create a distraction. It's what it says when you mouse over it. Hold on. Before I leave town completely, I'm going to see if there's a cooking trainer in town. Then I'm going to train cooking, if there is. Profession trainer cooking? Technically there is. This is where you purchase. I don't know if she can actually teach me. God damn it. I don't know if she could actually train me apprentice cooking. But that's where you buy the next, like, the book that teaches you how to get past cooking 225 or whatever, I think. That's... Alright. You know what? Let's set our hearth here. That's what we'll do. We will set our hearthstone here. So the statue was sitting on the table in front of him, and we couldn't click on it earlier. So we need to get the torch, hearth back here, light the torch, run all the way back, then set the dudes.
Your body looks worn and your spirit weary. Rest yourself beneath our roof and allow Elune to guide your dreams.
Who would be able to just figure that out without cheating and looking at Questy? Especially since there's not a goddamn cooking fire at that. Like, either you have cooking or you're effed. Like, it's a neat quest, but they didn't think it all the way through. If they had put a cooking fire on site, it would have been fine. But this campfire doesn't work, but the one in our town does for some reason. Am I just stupid? If you did this quest and you figured it out on your own without looking at Questy, please let me know. I'd love to hear it. And if you had to resort to using Questy, also let me know, because then maybe I won't feel so bad. Like, am I crazy? Please tell me I'm not crazy. And that didn't necessarily look like a house either. Like, it was definitely a building, but I wouldn't have called it a house. When I think house, I think of the tiny little shacks where there's like a bed inside, like a dwelling, a dwelling where things live. That was like a building that gets visited by nerdy archaeologists. It didn't seem like a house to me. That was like a library. Okay, whatever. Rant over. And I was kind of onto something heading that way. What? Okay. Actually, I was actually going to search these ruins first in this area. I didn't know that this is called Ordil Aran. But if I wandered into it, I would have learned pretty quick. Unless it doesn't even say when you walk in the zone. That would be stupid. Ruins of Ordil Oran. Okay. So we're looking for a tree. A fancy tree. Here's a tree with like a shrine around it. Dude, that wand slaps. Oh, this is the Heartswood tree, okay. Attacking the tree with my dagger. Just slashing at it. Okay. Apparently that's how you harvest Heartswood from a Heartswood tree, is you just stab it. Alright, now let's go do this other quest that was well thought out but poorly designed, I guess. And it's an interesting quest. I like the layers to it, but execution 6 out of 10. There should have been a cooking fire on site. A player should not have to run halfway across the zone to light a torch and then run all the way back to complete your quest. That's ludicrous. Ludicrous, I say. No, let me double check before I run all or hearth back. There's no like secret campfire, just hidden in the back. The sunlight coming through the trees and shining on this thing is really cool looking. Might just be faster to wand him to death. You know what I forgot to do when I was in Ironforge? I forgot to train skinning. Like that. Okay. This does give you a nice hint. You know what would look really good on this torch? Fire. Okay, I gotta light the fire. You click on it. Requires cooking fire. Okay, where's the cooking fire? I don't have one. Let me run to town. And then, like, if there was a cooking fire, like, oh, I don't know, right here, or like a cooking stove. Let me make sure there's not before I shit on them anymore. I'm not missing any cooking fires. This is not a cooking fire. Nope. Are you a cooking fire, mister? Are you a cooking fire? No, there's a candle. Nope. Like, I appreciate where you're going with it, but it's kind of a big L. And then, like, you read the tooltip. Here, let's just hearth. You read the tooltip after you light the torch on fire, and it says this can be used to make a distraction. Alright, cool. Let's make a distraction. But it doesn't say exactly, like, what if you throw it and you miss the archaeologist's cart? Like, it's a, like, they make you figure out that the cart is exactly what you're supposed to light on fire. Tosses a torch at the target location, starting a fire. Useful for a fire distractions. But like earlier, it's not like it okay. if the statue that we're supposed to steal was clickable, and then when we tried to take it, he stopped us and said, "Hey, that's mine, don't touch that," then it would become more clear that we're supposed to distract him. So then when you read useful for fiery distractions, you go, oh, I'm supposed to set something on fire. But like I said, what happens if you're not sure what you're supposed to set on fire? Oh, there's like, you try and fail, like, well, I'll try to set the books on fire. Again, if you don't have cooking and you can't make a campfire, you got to run all the way back to town, back and forth, again and again. I feel like this wasn't quality controlled. What they should have done when they implemented this quest was have someone in the office say, hey, figure this out. Do this quest. And if it... Like, if I didn't have Questy, I mean, I would have looked it up. But if I didn't have Questy or know that I could look it up on Wowhead, what? There's no way like a normal human being would put all those pieces together. And I'm someone who likes figuring this stuff out. I don't know. That's all I got. That's all I've got to say about that. That was my horrible Forrest Gump impression. Horrible. Oh boy, I'm doing a bit of multitasking. I've got Raid on my phone. The weekly reset of Arena just happened. And I like to keep a one-man defense, so I lose a lot of defense battles. So when I go to do offense battles, I'm fighting easier opponents. But I was losing too many, and I actually downranked from gold 5 into gold 4, so now I'm trying to win some so I can make up ground. Because your arena rank, you get like arena bonuses, so the higher your rank is, the more stats you get, and it helps you out in other areas. I'm trying to get back into gold 5, so when I attack a clan boss in about 10 minutes, I can do more damage and survive longer and stuff. Okay, that should be good. Putting the phone back down. Well, okay, unless once you arrive at the archaeologist's house with the lit torch, if the archaeologist's cart is highlighted as a clickable item to, like, yeah, okay, that's better. You know what would have been really, really better is if there was a cooking fire here. That was unnecessarily stupid. What's that smell? See the one with the... Maybe I gotta... Does he not know? Now we take the statue. See, it wasn't even... We weren't even able to mouse over it at the beginning. And it wasn't a clickable item, so... Unless you're paying really close attention like I was, you wouldn't have known that this is what was supposed to happen. Yo, they're using Harmonize? Is that the druid healing spell to put the fire out? Okay, so now where do we turn these in at? To Stormwind. Stormwind. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna take a flight. Too bad there wasn't a cooking fire there on site, or I could have just hearthed back. I had to set my hearth there. Like I could have hearthed back to Darkshire. Maybe in hindsight that was a bit hasty setting my hearth. But I'd already made the journey there and back twice and I didn't want to do it again. Sorry, I was adjusting in my seat. My bottom was getting sore. So I was chatting with one of my clanmates in Raid Shadow Legends. Clan is basically like a guild, but you're probably smart enough to piece that together. We have a clan Discord, and I was talking to one of my friends, and we've been in the same clan together for like 3 years now. Good buddy of mine. Well, recently, I decided to change up my clan boss team. Now, if you didn't know, I'm a Raid Shadow Legends content creator on my other channel. And that channel is far more successful than this one, I'll just put it that way. But I have a video that it's an unkillable clan boss team that I tweaked based off another content creator's custom team that he invented. So he came up with the speed tune, and I sort of retrofitted it to make it work with the champions that I have. It's a really good team. Like, the guy who created it, Sephira, he's like a genius. All I did was change some numbers around to make it work for my account. So I'm not going to take credit for it. But look, my clan boss team did like 110 million to Ultra Nightmare. You only need 70 million to get like the best rewards every day. So there's nothing wrong with it, other than it was a little boring. Because I hit the button, I let it go, and it does basically the exact same amount of damage every day. There's no variance within like plus or minus 500,000 damage. Like, super consistent, super boring. But I wanted to challenge myself and build a team that was not unkillable. So that's what I've been working on. And this clanmate of mine, his name is Sorrow. He used to have a team like that as well, but then he got the champions to build an unkillable team. But I like, through talking about my team and being so excited about it, it made him like reminisce and want to build an old school, like traditional style, not unkillable style team. So he's probably going to waste a bunch of resources trying to do that. It's kind of funny. Trolled him a little bit.
Where would you like to fly to?
Aberdeen. I always pronounce it Aberdeen, but the AI pronounces it Aberdeen. So I'm thinking maybe I was the one pronouncing it wrong all these years. I feel like computers are probably smarter than me. Only by a small margin, though, to be fair. I was going to do my clan boss key on my phone. My battery life is down to 30%. So what I'm going to do instead is open up Raid on my second monitor. And I know Raid Shadow Legends is a bit of a meme to the gaming community at large, but I think it's a cool game and I enjoy playing it, so. A lot of people might argue it's not a real game because it's a mobile game and it has an autoplay feature. But the game is deceptively complicated, which is why I make YouTube videos about it to help other players understand the game better. And I do a really good job of doing that, which is why my other channel is really popular. And it is a gacha game. There are microtransactions, but my account is 100% free to play. I have not spent any money on this account, which I'm pretty proud of. And I'm like pretty thoroughly end game. There's only 2 dungeons that I haven't beat at the highest level yet. One of them's like damn near impossible. If you're like, don't even get me started on Fire Knight hard mode. The other one, I have the champions to do it. I just have to take the time to like build those champions and assemble the team. So it's not a matter of if, it's just a matter of when. Beyond that, I've pretty much got it down. Okay, so now we shall take the boat to wetlands. Is that Menethil Harbor? Is that what it's called? And then from there, fly to Stormwind. This was a lot of work for a pet I'm probably not going to use. Probably not ever, unless I'm in a dungeon group and they call for more crowd control. And I think that's what the succubus and incubus do. If I have to buy 2 goddamn books to train each succubi, my succubus and my incubus, instead of just like, or if I could only turn in the, like if it makes you choose, like if I could only turn in one of the quests. Obviously gonna do succubus if it makes me choose. A-E-O-E. What's that guy's name? A-O-E-L. A-O-A. That's probably how you pronounce it. Or maybe it's just pronounced Wah. Wah. Probably something like that. Oh, you know what? Oh, never mind. Yeah, this reticle thing always points north. Like the tip of it. As the ship turns, so does the thing. It's pointing north. How cool is that? I never noticed that until recently. Turtle, turtle, turtle. Boo, he's cheating. Man. I'm always too scared to use my my sprint out of combat for the sake of faster travel. I'm always like, well, what if I need it in combat to escape, you know? Lick my toe. No, thank you. I appreciate the offer.
Where would you like to fly to?
I'm gonna hard pass on that. We gotta go to Stormwind.
See you around.
Hey, clan boss reset. Since all we're doing is flying. Ooh, I got an ancient shard. From the clan activity rewards. Okay. Probably don't care, but I'm going to show you anyway because I got nothing better to do while we fly. So this is Brutal Clan Boss. These are the rewards I get for the day. That's trash. I'll sell that. 15 gems, not bad. That's trash. I'll sell that. Okay, now we go to Nightmare Clan Boss. That's not complete trash, but I don't need that. It's not good enough for my account. That's trash. We'll sell it. Void Shard is nice. That's trash. Ancient Shard, not bad. This is not a bad piece, but not really what I'm looking for on my account. Alright. This is my custom clan boss team. I actually invented this speed tune as well. I'm pretty proud of. I'm gonna get this going. I'll take it off the screen. But I am gonna keep one eye on it while it runs. To make sure it doesn't mess up. With this style of team, there's kind of a lot that can go wrong. So far, everything's going really well, though. But what I'm working on with that team is there's a champion that is free and accessible to all players who play the game long enough. You can get him. You kind of have to work for him a little bit, but his name is Rosin Scarhide, and you're actually forced to get him through a fusion if you want to get another champion that's really powerful called Romantu, who you get much later in the game. So I fused Rosin for the quest, and I haven't really used him since, but I think he's going to be really good in this team, so I'm really excited to try him out. The clan vs clan tournament starts tomorrow, so I'm going to use that opportunity to build my Rosin Scarhide, who's going to come in and replace my Geomancer in this team, who's the little dwarf guy over here on the far left. This is Geomancer. So Rosin's going to replace him, and then I got another champion called Dark Kale. He's a really powerful poisoner who's going to replace my Venomage here. Hopefully that'll give me a big damage boost, making those two swaps. Fingers crossed. Only time will tell. There's a ton of ways I can improve this team as it is currently without even swapping champions, but I don't want to invest in those means until I know for sure what my final team is going to be, because it's very resource intensive to make the upgrades I'm speaking of. If you do play Raid and you're curious what I'm talking about, I mean, I lost my... Shoot, my brain is like melted right now. Awakenings, that's what I'm talking about. To awaken a champion is a very resource intensive thing to do. So I want to make sure I have my final 5 set into place before I do any awakenings on anybody. Okay, that guy's name is Boobs. That guy definitely doesn't live in his mother's basement. There's no way. He's way too mature for that. Oops. I'm gonna turn profession cooking trainer off. I think it's actually faster if I go this way. Like slightly. Sorry, I gotta trying to get a view vantage point where I can see. Okay, that's good right there. Sorry. It looks like my Venomage is taking significantly more damage than my Geomancer, and I'm trying to get to the bottom of why. See if I can figure out a way to make it so they're more even. Ideally, with this style of team, you want everyone to be taking about the same amount of damage and to all die at the same time. It's like when one person dies, the whole team falls apart. So you want to make sure that like there is no weak link and everybody's about as strong as everybody. It's a very, very strategically deep game, even though it doesn't seem that way on the surface. I'll talk to you in a second, Mr. Black Claw. So which one is the one for the succubus? Just in case I can only... Heartswood? Yes. Okay, we'll turn on the Heartswood first just to be safe.
Yes, adventurer? Yes, I can tell this will do nicely. Let me just work with it for a moment. Takar is a resourceful fellow to have around, isn't he? If only I could persuade him to move back to civilization.
Ah, so he doesn't want to be in Stormwind.
Using the Heartswood core, you will be able to cast a spell at the summoning circle in the crypt below to open a portal for the succubus to pass through. Be careful, adventurer. Succubi have overrun even the strongest of minds. Once you have bested and returned it to the void, return to me, and I will show you how to call and control it.
Do we have to go down to the summoning circle in the basement?
What can I do for you? For the Alliance.
I guess we'll find out. Oh, okay. It does require the Stormwind summoning circle. Maybe I should summon my Voidwalker to help me out here. Or maybe I should just go 1v1. You know? Like a real man. Oh, I'll just wait for it to come back. And I'll fear it again. Did I kill it? It's dead. Yo, this gravestone scepter is lit, like literally. See if I can get a Alright. Now let's get the incubus. Oh wow, he's kind of cool looking. He's naked though. Oh shit. Something got messed up with my clan boss team. Oh, he resisted the fear. Oh, he's dead anyway. Okay. Just trying to get a good, like... Okay, fine. I'll zoom in. She's dead. Okay. Wrong button. Zoom out. Yeah, I definitely wasn't watching, and now my team is dead. That's the tricky thing with traditional teams. Sometimes you die. Okay. So we're gonna turn in the Heartwood quest.
You need something?
Oh. Okay. I'm pretty sure this is the lady we had to kill to get the necklace for him. By Princess.
Well done, adventurer. I see we've done right in deciding to train you. Your performance certainly does not disappoint. I've no qualms in showing you the way to control your newly bound succubus. Observe carefully.
Be careful.
Well, that's kind of cool. We get 2 soul pouches. I don't know if I used the soul pouch. There was an ability that required...
The arcane only corrupts those who are weak. Keep up on your training, or you may find a similar fate.
This was it. But I don't care about the Firestone, so I'm not gonna... Okay, well. If I was Destruction spec and I needed it for Shadowburn, I'll probably take the soul pouch. But now that I have 2, I could probably just put those in my bank.
Light bless you.
I don't know if I would want to put a bunch of soul shards in my bank, though. That's kind of weird. Let's see what this guy has to say.
Lord Wishhawk is causing quite a stir amongst the House of Nobles. He was made aware of our little establishment down here, and is lobbying for a full investigation. I have a plan to keep Wishhawk preoccupied, but I'll need your help. There is a flower growing in the garden of Stalvin on the outskirts of Darkshire. This small white flower is known as the Tear of Teloa. I will also need a musquash root, found only at the very base of the falls, far beneath the stone-wrought dam in the wetlands.
That's kind of cool. Let's take that quest.
See you later.
Well...
Hello.
Between the light and the dark, there is shadow, and those shadows have powers you have yet to see.
So this is the one who teaches us how to make Shadow Weave, I think? I'm not sure why it doesn't show up. Well, I think this is a good stopping point for the day. I gotta go in and try to diagnose why my team died. That's really kind of a bummer. And it only did 28 million damage. Eee, that sucks. Okay, well, thank you guys so much for watching. You made it to the end. An hour and a half in. A legend. Sorry I wasted so much time running back and forth between the stupidly designed quests and Ashenvale, Astronar, whatever. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.